Welcome back, students. Today we are going to understand another important parts of speech, which is called pronouns. So today we will firstly understand what are pronouns and what are their kinds, and then we will take up these kinds one by one. So let's understand. You know that pronoun is a word that replaces noun. Okay, and noun stands for some person or thing. So obviously the importance of pronoun is no less than that of a noun because it replaces a noun. Okay, it takes place instead of a noun. So let's see. It's a word. It's a word that replaces a noun. Example, Ram is my friend. Ram is my friend. He helps me regularly. So here, he is a pronoun that replaces Ram. We need not write Ram again. It would not look good. So we use pronouns. So this is the importance of pronoun. Okay. Now let's understand the kinds. There are 12 kinds of pronouns. So let's understand. There are 12 kinds of pronouns. Number one, the most important one is personal pronoun. Then personal pronoun, then impersonal pronoun. Impersonal pronoun. The next category, indefinite pronoun. Then reciprocal pronoun, reflexive pronoun, emphatic pronoun, personal pronoun, impersonal pronoun, indefinite pronoun, reciprocal pronoun, emphatic pronoun, and reflexive pronoun. The next one, interrogative pronoun, possessive pronoun, relative pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, distributive pronoun, and then exclamatory pronoun. Before we proceed further, let's have a look. What are pronouns? Pronouns are those words which replace noun in a sentence or in a given para. Here, this is an example. It's a word that this is the definition. It's a word that replaces a noun. Ram is my friend. He helps me regularly. So he is a pronoun here that has been used for Ram. Why we are using it? Because it actually would sound boring if we repeat the same subject again and again. Okay, so it removes dullness. We need not repeat the subject, we use this word pronoun in its place. There are 12 kinds: personal pronoun, then interrogative pronoun, impersonal pronoun, possessive pronoun, indefinite pronoun, relative pronoun, reciprocal pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, distributive pronoun, emphatic pronoun, and exclamatory pronoun. So you just notice that these are the 12 kinds, and now we are going to understand the first one, and this is a very important one, that means the personal pronouns. So let's understand what are personal pronouns and how they are used, what are their categories. There are so many personal pronouns, so let's understand. Personal pronoun, as the name suggests, personal pronoun, as the name suggests, these actually refer to persons or things. Sometimes which can only be an exception, but personal, the name suggests that it will simply denote persons only, but there is one pronoun which denotes the things also. So that is an exception, we will understand. Personal pronoun. It indicates persons. It indicates persons, both male and female. Both male and female. Having said that, I want to emphasize here that there is a personal pronoun it, which is used for things also, lifeless things also. For example, it can be used for the car, it can be used for a plane, it can be used for a train, it can be used for some toy car. So it can also be used for some living beings also. So it is a personal pronoun which indicates the living as well as non-living things. So this is an exception. Okay. Generally, a personal pronoun will refer to the persons only. So let's understand. You know that in a noun has three cases: nominative, accusative, and possessive case, or that is called genitive case. So they, in the same way as pronouns replace nouns, so they are also having three cases. So let's understand. And before we understand that, you must keep in mind that there are three persons: first person, second person, and third person. And each person there are three cases: nominative, possessive, and accusative. So let's understand what are these. So firstly, first person. First person, nominative, possessive, and accusative. Accusative is also called objective case, accusative or objective, possessive or genitive. Okay. There are three cases, and nominative is also called subjective. Okay. Here singular and plural. You know, in the nominative case, first person is I in singular number and we in plural number. Okay. I, its possessive will be my and mine, and accusative will be me. And here we, us, and our, ours. So this is related to first person. There are two persons, I and we. They have their accusative or objective case me. I has me as its objective and we has us as its objective. Possessive cases of I, my and mine, and possessive case of we, our and ours. Now let's move over to the next part. That means we will talk about the second person. Second person. In the second person, you know that you is also used in singular and in plural. You is used in both singular and plural. So it will remain same for you. Singular and plural, both cases will be the same. You in the nominative. You, it will be in objective, it will be you. It will be you. And here it will be your or yours. Okay. So this was the second. This is the second person. This is the second person. Now we will understand the third person, and you know, in third person there are three prominent pronouns. He, she, it in singular, and in plural there is one that is called they. So in total, in third person there are four important personal pronouns, three in singular and one in plural. So let's understand what are these and what are their what are their possessive cases and what are their accusative cases or objective cases. So let's understand. In singular there are three, he, she and it. He, she and it. And in plural there is they. So possessive case of he, his and it's hers. And it's its and they, their and theirs. Here objective case him, her, it will be her also here, and here it and them. So this is the situation in the third person. This is the situation in the third person. In third person, you know that there are three important pronouns, he, she, it, and one important pronoun, they. And the objective of the possessive case of he is his, and objective case is him. Possessive case of her, she is her or hers, and its accusative is her. Okay. In the same way, it has its possessive case its. Okay, and it will remain the same here in objective case. Plural is they, and its accusative or objective case is them. Similarly, possessive case will be their or theirs. So this is the situation of first, second and third person, situation of the different pronouns and how they are written in their different cases, nominative, possessive, okay, and accusative cases. Now let's see another important difference, how they are used. you know that there are generally there are two forms of every pronoun in the possessive case. In possessive case, every pronoun has two forms. So what happens that sometimes these possessive forms also work as adjectives. Okay, so let's understand. When then these will be called possessive adjectives. So let's understand. We know, this is a note, we know that possessive pronouns, we know that possessive pronouns my, our, his, hers, their can also be used as adjectives. When these are used as adjectives, then they are called possessive adjectives. When this happens, then these are called possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives. Okay. For example, it is their house. It is their house. It is their house. So when they will be used with noun, another important condition is that these possessive pronouns must be used with the noun. Then only they will be referring to the possessive adjective, or they will be working like a possessive adjectives. This pen is hers. This pen is hers. Her pen is lying here. So here you can understand that her pen is lying here. Here it is used as a possessive adjective. And here it is used as a possessive pronoun. And here also possessive adjective. Okay, so it depends. If it is used like an adjective along with some noun, then it will become possessive adjective. Otherwise, it will remain possessive pronoun. So I hope you have understood these things, and you will not forget to use them in the proper way. So with this, I am ending the class, and in the next class we will understand some other important pronouns. So that's it. You just wait and watch. Thank you for watching. And before I end, I remind you that if you are a regular student, then you recommend the channel, and if you are a new student, then you subscribe the channel. Okay, thank you.